Hello, everyone. So my name is Anna Karyakina. I'm a co-host, co-founder, co-creator, co-facilitator of this community, and also the challenge for those who are writing their Erasmus Plus Youth KA1 projects. So it's already our third day. Today we are talking about needs analysis. So for now, you already know more or less who will be the target group of your mobility. The target group is not the very end target group, yeah, because there are different layers of target groups of each project. As this key action is directed to the individuals, so here we name the target group the participants who will take part in your project. So as we already told you and defined that there are two types of mobilities. One is for young people and another one is for youth workers. There was a question in the comments, but who are those youth workers? How do you define youth workers? So actually in the program, there is no such a definition as a youth worker, but anyone who works in the youth work, who is connected to the youth work. It can be volunteers, project leaders, youth leaders, youth workers, psychologists. There are many people who actually are involved into the youth work. So these are our like common definition youth workers. But actually you can target your own group. So that's why it's very important to make this very niche. So some of you already received some comments on your ideas from me, for example, where I'm asking, yeah, you have a youth exchange and you define your group of young people 13 to 30. But I don't know if you ever had the situation where you have 13 years old young people and 30, and they have very different life. They have different lifestyle, they have different language, they have different behavior, they have different needs. And it's not only about 13 and 30, but 20 and 30, 13, 17, they all have very different needs, and we can think that, oh no, it's they're still interested in I don't know, recycling, let's say, but yes, they are in general, but on very different levels. So that's why you need to find out what are the specific needs for your very specific target audience. So if you have very vague target audience, I ask you to think a little bit more and to define maybe age, maybe who are these youth workers, where are they, I don't know, who exactly they are, because volunteers in organizations and youth workers who've been there for 20 years have also very different needs. It depends on the topic as well, of course. So yes, and if we talk about needs, and fears and desires of your target audience, very often as an assessor and as a partner for many projects, I see that people are trying to guess. They are, when people write projects, they think, okay, so I like, I don't know, cats, so everyone likes cats. Okay, it's not true. Let's stop and go and ask if everyone in your target group likes, I don't know, cats, ice cream, and so on. So, so yeah, assumptions in the application form unfortunately don't work. And when your application form will be read by assessors from the national agencies, they will look for proofs. So as Yulia already yesterday said, there are official statistics on the Eurostat, on the European Commission, the European Union, many sources. Also in your national statistics might be a source, but it's very, again, very vague. Yeah. And then when you have this problem and you connect it to objectives and priorities of the program, and then you found your target group and you defined it very well, then you have to understand what exactly they need from a project like yours. Yeah. And there is no need to guess and no need to I don't know, assume anything, because you can just ask them. Sorry, I've jumped. And how can you do that? So there are different ways, of course, and I'm sure you've taken part in some marketing research or some school analysis, or in university or on the street. Sometimes we also see people coming to us and ask something. Not these days, of course, but I'm sure you know what I mean. So there are different ways to do it, and the most kind of easy and time effective and resource effective are these. The polls you can do, for example, in your Instagram, sorry, in Facebook poll, on your organization's page or on your personal page. Ask some things which are crucial for your analysis. You can do a survey, you can create several questions, yeah, and ask to see what people will answer, how they will react, and so on. You can do face-to-face interviews, online, offline, as you wish. And actually, the face-to-face interviews, they are the most time-consuming, of course, but they are the most effective in terms of finding out of people what they actually need, yeah, what they're afraid of, what problems they have in their work. So if you have time, of course, this is the best. Also, you can do focus groups where you gather people in, I don't know, Zoom room or in actual room, and give them different tasks and questionnaires and so on, and find out more information about their work life or problem you're trying to solve. And questionnaires, yeah, simple questionnaires which you can mail or email, and also ask them to fill. Yes, all these are good methods. I'm sure there are other methods you use in your organizations, but this would work for our challenge. Your home task will be to do this analysis. I know it sounds big and scary for some people, but it doesn't have to be very big, right? But even if you do a 10 people focus group or a questionnaire or a poll on your Facebook, and you add this information in this in the section of the application form, where they will ask you, how did you find this problem? Why do you think there is such a problem? Where is the need? How will you manage participants' needs, and so on? There you have to put your findings, the findings from the statistics and the findings from the analysis you did with your target group. And it's very important, and you should do it at least 10 people will be already enough to give you some insights. And you know, sometimes you will be very surprised that actually the situation is not the same what you thought in your head. So it's good to do it. For example, I will say that when we just started this community, we did the face-to-face interviews for an hour with a number of people, and we asked what do people need from the community, what are the needs, what are the questions, and we were surprised to find out that actually the needs of the community members are very different from what we thought in the beginning we will do. So it was very good exercise for us to do, and to hear the members, and to react with the solutions. And one of the solutions is, believe it or not, but this challenge. So in the beginning, of course, we even didn't think about any challenges like this. So yeah, this will be a home task. You can choose one of the methods: a poll, survey, interview, focus group, or questionnaire, and actually do it in real life, not just on the paper. And when you got all the results, you just analyze them. You see what you've got and summarize in some short summary. Yeah, if you wish to share it with us in the comments, please do. If not, then just keep it for that time when you're going to work with your application form. So that's all from me. Good luck with your surveys. It's gonna take a little bit more time than 30 minutes, which we promised, but it's worth it. And this is the very, very base of your project. This needs to be done. Good luck.